So, no, you're back on Mordekaiser. Hello. Fucking metalhead. 95. Koshen's huge. You stop feeding him. Was that normally stun? Right. Yeah, you should start feeding Koshen. This cunt's gonna be impossible to annex. Yeah, 1200? Fuck that, dude. What you should do is aim for this. Oh! Oh! Like, okay, let's, is he on the main thing? He's not. Let's look at Tim's real quick. Tag Tim. Tag Tim. Where is it? Here? 50 war score? Holy mother of God. 20 devastation. I assume from... Yeah, obviously from previous fights. It should go away pretty fast though. They're probably the looted event, I imagine. Okay, let's go back to Golden Hole real quick. G-O-L? No, it's G-O-H, right? I just did it. G-O-H? No, what? Tag G-L-H. There we go. I'm a fucking genius. Aristocratic. What things? You get a manpower one, not in this, obviously. Eco quant, you need quality next, 100%. Oh, Mordekaiser, you really test my limits. You're waiting for tech, I imagine. It should happen pretty fast. Did you get kicked out of Muscovy? Like, fully? You still got the little tad bit here and there. Actually, no, you're pretty far up. Never mind. It's really just very off-putting. So where's grain, real quick? Okay, bunch of grain in there. Ruthenia is going to be insane. Huge livestock. Okay, once you get back on your feet, once you get eco under your toes, under your beautiful little toes, yeah, it should be fine. You're extorting the livestock? Never mind, it's taxed, right? For manpower, right? Yeah, dude, that's gonna be insane. Holy shit, that is going to be insane. Once you start proper deving, you get the 10% from here, you get the 10% from quantity finish, you get the 10% from other shit. Honestly, give the eco. Also, you don't need to do that. Wait for... So you need Hungary to have positive opinion of you. That's pretty easy. I would do that. Just so that way you can get the burger loyalty one, like a burger mission, because... One more cash right here real quick. Tax, no. Production, cheeses, no. Manufactories. You can do a little bit of manufacturing. Where are those? In the north and there. They're not in the best places, but it'll get you a bit of eco, which is your main problem right now. Civil War, I guess that's probably your main problem. Overextension at least 10%. Yeah, that'll clear up pretty fast. Again, dude, you're pressing in on the Mams, bruh. Dick move. Makes sense, but dick move. Yeah, Huh. Don't know what I can really say for you, just because it's obvious what you have to do. One, did you reform out of a horde? Okay, then you don't need to, like, constantly expand and shit like you should. But you shouldn't, because Oirat isn't like a vassal or isn't anything. You fight Kazakh, you fight Uzbek, you're gonna fight Oirat. You're not in the fucking shape to fight Oirat. You got 90k manpower, which you need for killing Muscovy, not for killing Muscovy, but for dealing with Ruthenia, if they want to fuck you up. Which they could, they very easily could. They could burn you to the fucking ground, and they definitely should. Like, look at all this fucking livestock. Burn it to the ground, motherfucker. Or fighting Timmys, which I imagine will happen very soon, 5 years. Okay, yeah, so first on the agenda, shoot Muscovy, then go down to Timmy, then wait a little bit while everything goes back, kill Muscovy, kill Timmy, kill Muscovy, kill Timmy, put aside going, like, east for a while, just because Mongolia and Manchu still have to push over here. Bahamana still has to take this shit before he can actually help you, if she will. Things. Is Ming a Manchu fast? Yeah, and then, yeah, she'll definitely be wanting into this because, like, they get in the Tibetan mountains, right? Where is she gonna go apart from here, or is she just gonna go into Mams? Don't see why she should go into Mams, then she's splitting herself over to 2 continents, doesn't seem very smart. But yeah, let's skip that. So yeah, I would recommend just bouncing between these two, then waiting for the Mongolian Manchu, waiting for Baha to get ready for this shit, and then yeah, I probably take down Timmy with Miwa. Unlucky that you're both rivaled, but it's fine. If a new player comes on as Miwa, just fucks up Timmy with you, easy win. Well, supposedly easy win, and you've cut him off from a lot of his mountains. Do you have forts? You don't have forts though. Okay. You need Miwa to get control of this mountain fort here, and then you need a fort here. Need a fort here, because that'll stop him from marching across here. Yeah, that'll stop him fully from marching across. Then, while he's dealing with these, you can take down the forts over here. Just focus everything on taking these forts before he punches through your main line. Oh, these are all level 4s as well. It's kind of gross. Or, you just do the opposite and go straight into the softer belly that is also level 4s, but isn't mountains everywhere. It's drylands, desert, and then mountains on the sides. So yeah, probably, and the dev is in here as well? Yeah. Okay, dev is here, and in here. So, yeah, just focus the inner shit, Transoxania stuff, and then that'll burn him out. Then go back and watch me. Can you do? Wow, you haven't got any shit done, have you? That's fine. Maybe you should take down Kazakh, because it will take down Kazakh, get this claim area as well, and then you'll be able to fucking, like, just have it all claimed. A lot easier peace deal, like a lot cheaper peace deal, a lot cheaper for coring. Restore Ilkhanate, don't know about that. Secure the Silk Road. Don't care about that. Invade China. What is that one? Just have everything? Oh, I have the north and shit. It's pretty simple. Yeah, maybe just take down Kazakh then if you really want to. Wait for him to have a war here. I don't know. You figure that shit out. Tag Tim. That was 9 minutes. Okay, let's a little faster. Start converting shit. She still hasn't converted to Hindu. Interesting. Maybe reason for that, like these buffs, like the manpower buffs, maybe more, like maybe better than the disc and shit. And the what's it called? But the Hindu gives like monarch points, so use I don't know, preference I guess. Sell titles. Can't take him back without the Ulma having a bit of a sad, bit of a whinge. God, this song, I always skip it, I need to take it out. Still doing monopolies. I sincerely hate this with all of my heart. Indebted to the Merchants Guild. Yeah, obviously. Whenever you can, you just do it. Song. Ugh, this shit. No, I don't want to see trade power shit, obviously. Like, okay, so manufacturing. Yeah. So you could do all that. Or, you could save up a full fuck. Why do you not have men? As it stands, if you get to tech 15 before the Golden Horde does, you win. Bahamanus though. Oh, so cancer for you. If there's wait. Just Dutch. I know the way out. Maywa, right? If he doesn't get a sub, if he doesn't get a new perm, Bahama, you can probably get Bahamanus to just go, well, you know what? Might as well take it then, you know, G. You might as well take it then, you know? Yeah. And then you get in here, and you're like, okay, well, we work together then, right? I take a little bit of land to form Muggles, and then I cede it to you, or you, whatever, you suck a clit, whatever. And I can't say suck a dick. Then, right, you fucking work out a deal here, but then she doesn't help Golden Horde, and you fight Golden Horde while she takes Maywa. You can even say I won't contest you here, but you kind of do, right? I'm pretty sure Muggles is better than Tim's in like most every way. Not entirely certain, haven't really looked too hard. But yeah, you do that shit, and you just fucking yeet. You yeet Golden Horde via that. You get Ruthenia in, because like, okay, Ruthenia, he's dying. Like, he don't got the Baja anymore. Yeah, might as well get a piece of the pie, yeah? And then you take back Caution Land. Ruthenia takes this shit. Ruthenia won't really deal with you because he's got all this shit to worry about, unless Ireland and shit convince him to just stop being an interventionist. Yeah, no, that's the way out for you, my boy. Fucking, what's his name? Zale didn't hear this, by the way. He didn't hear this. Yeah. Tag Mams. Yeah, that's the way. You need to figure out how to get Maywa to drop golden, then you get in. Easy peasy. Because there is no defensible land up in here, and that's all you need to do. You just need to burn this shit down, wipe the Caution army, and get 1 stacks over all of this. Just 1 stacks, siege it all, and then just keep a few 1 stacks on the forts that he doesn't have. And then just full army into here, burn everything down. Mr. Fears, Mr. Fears. Yeah, you won't. Do you have a name? God, what the fuck was that? You have 40 galleys, okay. I would just recommend taking... Never mind. I wouldn't do that because it's not really that worth it to go behind on tech for. Other times, like if it's for the trader efficiency, another merchant, caravan power, another merchant, global trade power. Yeah, I'd go behind on tech for those. Especially this one, you're only losing out 10% trade efficiency while like still moving the thing along. I don't know, it's just me. But yeah, wait for this, then you're paying them back. I used to do that, but after seeing what what's her name did, God, I can't remember it for the life of me. Yeah. Right. Where is this? What is this? Goods produced. Look at that. He's got this shit. It's intolerant. It should be reducing. That's. Yeah, it should be reducing, what's it called? How much does this reduce manpower by? 33. Yeah, so what I do is just culture convert this shit all to the one culture, because that'll save you a lot of manpower. Even if it's this stuff converting, you've got a shit ton of slots. You can just convert it to this, and then convert this shit to that. He's not really that far behind on tech. He's got a words. He's got a shit ton of manpower that he can dev with. It'd have to be down here, because any further up is risking like a lot. But yeah, it'd have to be in here on his grain and on his livestock. He's got a shit ton of livestock as well. Yeah, dude, that's fucking easy. Simple decision right there. Cancel annexation. He's halfway through that. Not too shabby. As long as he stays peaceful with Spain, I feel like he could probably convince 1 or 2 people to come to his aid. He needs to kill Ottomans as fast as possible just to reconnect his lands and get the hills and highlands into his control just for another fort line, especially if he puts one here. Yeah, a fort here to force him onto the highlands, because it's -1, 20%. Yeah, it's only a little tiny weensy bit worder in terms of defensiveness compared to the hill, but it still gives a -1, which is what you want from it. Put that there. You put a fort here as well, just to force them to funnel here. It doesn't really force them to do much, they can just sort of spread out. But yeah, force them to funnel here instead of going around. Then they funnel here. It's really odd, what I'm trying to say. You could put a fort there as well, so fort here, fort there. It's not the mountain, but it's kind of the same. If you put a fort here, that's another province they can't reinforce from. Yeah. Then what I recommend is just saving up for soldier households, and then just spam them over all of your livestock, grain, etc. Because there's so much livestock, holy fuck. Like, there's nearly as much livestock as there is in fucking Mongolia, like, holy shit. Yeah. Like, honestly, fuck this shit. Who gives a shit about this? You can vassalize these guys. Yeah, you can vassalize Kaffa. I'd do that. I'd say that's worth, instead of, coring it. But is it... I'd say it's worth vassalizing. It's another, like, few K to add to the army. Aduran, I get why you want this shit, right? Trade, etc. But also just, I would prefer to be taking down Ottomans and prepping for, how long is your truce timer with the Hungarians? It's nearly up! Oh god! Yeah, fuck this! Fuck fighting down here! Bring this shit up! Bring it up! Put it on the border! All men to their stations. $1482, what is that, June? You may have enough time to build a level 2. Ah, yeah, it's the same build time. You may have enough time to build that shit. So yeah, only thing I'm really... Actually, no, let's... you asked me about trade companies. Trade company here at level 3. Trade company here at level 3. Yeah, that's all grain in this province. Not trade company, sorry. Get that level 3, get that level 3. Make this into a level 3 trade company. Make... if you can. Where can you make trade companies? Even this. You don't want to bump these up to 2s and 1s unless they're trade companies. Like, if you have a region that you're going to make into a trade company, that is when you, like, you don't level up anything else in that region, unless you really need to. And yeah, that should be good. Like, you, add one here, level 2, level 3 trade company with, the marketplace, then with the trade power buildings. Then... oh, my Turkish delight is melted. Then you... that should get you a merchant here. If you somehow win over here, a level 2, 3 here, just to get the and then a trade company. If once you take this back, you could probably make this shit into a trade company, and level 2 there. It should be level 2s everywhere unless like really needed. That should be enough. Yeah, so you can make that into a level 2 trade company to try and get 50% thingo in here, have everything else at level 1 because they're all coastals. Yeah, only level 3s that you should have is typically inland. This province with, that's a decent one, that's 5. Here, that's 5 again. Here is 5 again. Here's 3, but you can make this one a level 3, not this one. Even though I don't know if you should. Because this is all like coastal and fucking desert and highlands, so it's gonna be shit to dev anyway. And not great manpower. And not great goods in there. Yeah, yeah, so I'd say pull everything back up, prep with cash, not for building soldier households, because they won't be done in time anyway, but for merking up. Just keep cash around for merking up, don't pay off these loans, try and get over the 50, 65, like, higher loyalty than they have thingo here. You need to get to 20 before you sell titles again. I don't think you get... No, you don't. You don't get... What's it called from that, do you? Merchant Guild quests as, like, Sunni and shit. Or at least I don't remember, like, ever getting them half the time. Yeah, so just chuck a little bit of Devon manpower, like, onto these grain provinces, onto these livestock provinces. Make sure you're doing them not on deserts and mountains, but on, like, farmlands and drylands first. And make sure you're putting the 10% dev edict on before you do it as well. You have quantity eco, make sure the policy is on for the dev costs, yeah, good. And you should be able to pump out a bunch of shit, that'll pump up your manpower. State edict, chuck this onto manpower, right? Yeah, chuck this onto manpower, you need to dev up that province. Dev this up before you dev up the marshlands. Yeah, you chuck this onto manpower edict, you chuck this onto manpower edict. Literally chuck everything onto manpower edict, honestly. Literally everything north of, like, where it says Najid, I chuck that onto manpower edict, chuck this onto manpower edict, chuck this onto manpower edict. Remove this from a trade company. You need to remove all of this shit from trade companies. Like, ASAP. Well, not ASAP. Once you got soldier households, remove all this shit from trade companies. Get rid of it. None of this shit. None of this shit should be trade companies. That one shouldn't be. This one should be. This one definitely should be. 100% should be. Make both of these into level 2s. And merchant stuff, you'll definitely have 50% of the land power things. And keep everything else at level 1 if possible. I think you can dismantle it, right? Cost 10 prestige. You could dismantle that to level 1, keep these to level 2, get the extra merchant from that. Make sure these all aren't after the Hungary War, which I assume is going to 100% happen. Remove all this from trade companies and core it. Who gives a shit? You have so much thingo here as well, like, yeah, who gives a shit? About making it into states in that sense. So yeah. And then yeah, annex these guys ASAP because that's a bunch of good land. So much manpower from there with the soldier household. Hey, next one. Tag kill what? Tag KLW. Tag KIW. Tag KLA. Tag ZIM. Tag. There we go. Zanzibar. Propagate religion. He isn't converting stuff. Good, good. Did he take my advice and turn this shit on? Granted Dimmy, granted, yeah, nice, brother. Next thing you have to do is, like I said with Mams, probably, yeah, except the lubiculture, except the lubiculture and start converting all this shit into luba, because if you click here, right, that is negative 33% manpower. You're getting 30% from the Dimmy conscription, so technically it's -3. Once this is all like accepted culture or the same culture, it'll be just plus 30. Then with soldier households, because a bunch of this is livestock, isn't it? No, right? No, once you get rid of slaves, there's like a decent chance of it becoming livestock and whatnot. Especially up here, bit of grain up there. Is this all ivory? Holy shit, brother! Oh, I forget how rich this shit is. Yeah, so... yeah, too easy. Only thing you gotta worry about is European relations regarding Portugal and Portugal, Tuscany, Ireland. They're the ones that are probably gonna be gunning for Congo. Make sure you fought this shit up. Make sure you fought up your south, fought up your north as well. So yeah, fought here somewhere, fought along the inside of the coastline, not on the coastline, because you will not be able to stop them from being blockaded. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, it's just not going to happen, so they're going to get a positive to blockading those, even though they probably shouldn't be. Ah, you've already made that a level 4, that's a rip. Oh, you've already started making a level 4? This one, okay, fuck it, sure, why not? Keep it as that. But, these highlands in here, decent, like that one, decent fort here. It'd be better if it was here. It's still -1, but it doesn't have the defensiveness bonus. This would be the best fort in regards, just because it blocks off total thing. This one would be better. So yeah, okay. Chuck a mountain here, chuck a fort here on the mountain, chuck a fort here on this highland, chuck a fort here on this hill, chuck a fort here on this hill, chuck a fort here on this hill, then chuck a fort here on this mountain. That secures this whole coastline. In here it's a little harder. Chuck a fort on this highlands here, chuck a fort on this jungle, because that'll keep this area locked in. They'll have free reign of this stuff, but that's like, so what? Yeah, and that's a -2 because of the stuff there. That's a -1 only because they'll come in from Luanda. Chuck a fort like back in here somewhere, here and here maybe, and then chuck a, that should be alright. That should do a little bit to hold them off. They can walk around the side here. So fort here, here, and here. Yeah, that makes sense. It also contribute to your army tradition. You can turn off the forts when you don't need them. African Plains. Why is African Forest better? African Plains 2222. Because of the morale defense, I'm imagining. Yeah, like your pips won't be that great. Like your actual attack stats won't be that great, right? Compared to Western. .1. Oh, it's the same. Any new infantry anyway. He's not. So your infantry should be better actually this next tech. It's kind of crazy. Like I both agree and disagree with the African Plains. One, damage is good, but also morale defense is also very nice. He's gonna have a lot more manpower than you though, so you need to win by morale. You need to win by morale. So yeah, morale defense is better in my opinion, because even if you deal the casualties, he'll probably still outnumber you. So yeah, next thing is you need, yeah, okay, once you get this, you'll be a lot better off. I think the meta is now just quantity first, but yeah, I still go quality sometimes. It's likely a mistake, but who the fuck cares? It's only a game. Yeah, so I'd say turn on the manpower focus. You already have that. Try and chuck this guy. He's the most important one to have at a higher level. yeah, most important one to have at a high level. 12.8, you'll still have a 6 positive. What? No, you still have a fucking... It's lying to me. You still have an 8 positive. Anything you can cut down on here, you can turn off your forts just to save a bit more money. You can turn off your fleets because you're not using them. Like by turn off, you can mothball them or you can just do that. It's 2 ducats saved. It's worth my opinion. Army maintenance. You get a 90% there, that's not too spicy. Wait, we can finally use my little tip and trick. My little tip and trick, eh? I'd recruit a few men. I'd recruit up to combat with your cannon as well, definitely. So 9 cannon, and then a few more inf, like to force limit with inf. Then rent out like a full stack, like a fat stack. Where are you? 31, 37, 34. So rent out a fact stack to, I think, oh, you can only have 20, so you can rent out. That should be enough to deal with these. Yeah. So rent out like a 10-10 or 12-8 stack. So 12-8 stack to Mams as a condottieri. Then when you lower army maintenance, let's do this. Do you have a? Yeah, you do. Okay. So I'll show you what I mean. No, let's put in 2 cap just for the hell of it. Select unit, put your fun, the bad in there. Offer condottieri, do the 12k, do that, confirm. Now, they're full morale again. They won't go down. Everything else is still lower morale. Everything else will, like, let's just see. See, look, that one's gonna drop, that one's not. Then, best part is, you can turn on suppress rebels. You don't need it down here, so okay. Yeah, you can turn on suppress rebels. I don't know what my brain was thinking there, and just deal with this shit without having to pay for the rest of your army. That bumps your eco up even more, 24 ducats, another 2 ducats saved by the looks of it. Yeah, because it's still a fair decent amount that you're paying for. That's still money saved, money you can spend on other shit. God, fuck this song. Yeah, okay. Yeah, should be easy. And then with that, you just go around, kill rebels. Everything's good. It's finally coming to effect. My grand plans. Tag Baha. Real big brain shit. I say Baha, but there's no second A, like after the H. It's after the M, but still. 9k, still shit ton of loans, I imagine. Yeah. It's so ridiculous. Then I imagine you just bankrupt, right? Like, you finish a war with someone, get a few truces going, then you just bankrupt. Manpower is really low, 239. Expected more, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie! Yeah. Do you have edicts on? You've got dev costs, you don't have manpower edicts, so that's fine. You don't need them at the moment. It's just people who are about to begin war. Mams, Hungary, Golden Horde, Ruthania, if he keeps doing interventionist shit. Timmmmiii as well. Yeah. But yeah, with this. I don't think there's going to be much for me to say here. Soldier households are about to be a thing. That's what she's saving up for. Yeah, then you just chuck them on the obvious goods. Grain. Must be livestock somewhere. Just because it's India doesn't mean they don't eat cow. Literally no cows. Fucking oath. Have you got fish at least? You don't eat white meat either. What the fuck is this? Not a single fish province. I don't even think fish is the one that does it. Still, what is, it sounds Russian. Grain, fish, livestock, or wine. You don't got wine, you don't got livestock, you don't got fish. Like, here's wine. Wow, did I really just nail a grain province? Okay. Still a fair few, but, not enough. Holy fuck. Yeah, there's still a fair few in here. Especially if you level it up, send us a trade. Yeah, you level it up, one there, one over here. Okay, too easy. You've still got a few level 1s to do up. Depending on Meiwa, you can actually probably go Hindustan and then switch Hindu, right? That's Hindustan, right? Yeah, from Hindustan. You could go Deccan, and to be honest, at this point we're only a few techs away. So, might be the play. But again, you could also go Nepal once you Tibet, Nepal, whatever the fuck it is. If you culture switch for like a quick minute with spare admin, would be pretty simple. But yeah, again, I don't really know. It's personal preference in my opinion. What do you need for this? Duh. Is that down here? Where the fuck is this? Basra? Is that north? Yeah, it is. Okay. Persian Emirate, what does that give you? 15% advisor cost? That's not too shabby. Wouldn't mind doing that. Talking Malwa, easy. Well, like not easy, but you know what I mean. And then Rip Delhi. No one loves Delhi. Yeah, so you really need phones on with more missions, but still. Deccan will give you Baha, right? Why more missions? Just because, you know, they're nice, permanent claims of the entire world. Fuck it, why not? Yeah. So I'd say, again, for the 10th time, Baha goes into Indochina and West China, and maybe tries some shenanigans up in here, going for, like the Persian Emirate. And then, you know, she could transfer, or she could just keep it and then kill Mams. I've seen plenty of people go into, like, the Persian Egypt area, but that's usually through Persia. Like, they normally go through here and then into here. I had a Vig game where I went from, like, full VJ kind of thing, just over into Africa, and just started conquering all of Africa, and then, like, 3 people went, hold up, bitch, what? And just siege down all of this, and I had like 4 people coming into India, like, boy, why do you have that? I'm like, well, I wanted it. Now, I couldn't get over the one siege it, so war exhaustion out the hoo-ha, etc, etc. So you really need that solid lane connection, that solid fort line to support the lane connection. Yeah. Tag... Fuck! Why? It's just 2 left, right? Cool. Because I'm not going to do the 2 that need subs and perms and shit, because I don't know if my work is going to be wasted. My time costs money. Time is money. Nearly annexed that. This is going to be a fat Japan. Whew. Fat Manchu as well, probably. Wonder, did Rarely change anything to dat guy? No. Anything to just dat? Has anyone had a fuck province? No. Sadness, you're all failures. Why is that not trading? Oh, it is. I thought it was in port. It was just right on the fucking coast, about to ram into it. I for just teched up or something? No? Change the unit type. Maybe you're drilling and this one's coming out of drilling. This one's not coming out of drilling. I'm just fucking hallucinating. So yeah, this one's coming out of drilling. Deal with rebels, Dali. Let's see, what permanent claims do you have over the fucking place? Yeah. I think it's pretty Machuuu is pretty miffed. Has to work with Baha to fight the Japanese and shit. Ideas, you're doing religious. I like it. I like it. Honestly, switching Confucian and then having Shinto as a second faith thinger would be a good play, in my opinion. Right? Because what does it even give you? 10% moralize, and then like the incidents and shit. Do you keep these fucking incidents? Is that to the end of the game? Yeah, no expansion date. Wave the T? Okay. That's an event though, I think, right? But yeah, also I would probably accept one of these cultures down here. Is that weird? Yeah, yeah. I'd probably accept one of those. And I'd... Ooh! Oh, look at this teamwork! Look at this teamwork. Are they going for global trade? Sorry, honeys, that ain't happening. How much are you splitting with Manchu? How much do they have? I think people are here. Huh. Okay, I'll try to do this fast then. Again... Yeah, you should be waiting for soldier household. There's not much you can say. Like, you should build this, or no, you should build soldier households. Probably switch to Confucian to just get the Shinto cinematic, to get the Shinto cinematic faith, and the 5% disc that comes with it, depending on how the events and shit work. Yeah, your force limit. Oh, there's so much force limit left as well. So much manpower once you turn on edicts as well. You've got one manpower edict on, that's good. You're gonna need a lot more. You're gonna have a bunch of grain in here, a little bit of grain. Basically no livestock. All the livestock is in the north. You have your gold, right? Yep. This dev'd. Oh, it looks like it's dev. 14, 12. Nice. This one is also dev. Nice. I'd probably have this as a trade company. Yeah, nice. Reading my mind, you are. Definitely not me reading yours. And you've got the extra merchant from that, right? Yeah, you do. Okay. Then you need to push it to the Philippines, and then from Philippines push it back. Once you get another 2 merchants, that is. Don't think you need 2 merchants, actually. Who has the other trade here? Manchu? Yeah, no, you can just push it into the Philippines with 1 merchant, then it'll come straight back into Nippon. Maybe a trade capital here, I would say. Like, fuck Manchu, you gotta keep some of that cash yourself, boy. Keep it here, get that cash, get that money. Then, yeah. Then, yeah, transfer from Philly to that shit. It's a little bit of money. 3 ducats. That's with all the trade power. So like a bit of cash. Need to kill Bhutan. Which I assume is what you're about to do by the looks of it. Oh, it's a vassal. I see. Machuuu. If it doesn't have a player, you can probably easily kill that. Here's the thing, yeah. You and Manchu, your biggest enemy is Baha and Golden Horde. Timmurids could likely be convinced to go into India with you guys. So, if somehow relations fail like further between Timmy and Baha, what you do is Timmy get onto Golden Horde, you two get onto Machuuu. Timmy will probably, Machuuu will probably be ditched by Baha, and he'll go to help Golden Horde, who is a player. But if you attack Machuuu without Baha being like distracted by another war, I assume she will actually help Machuuu, just because fuck you guys, you're not allowed to expand in my land, or into my allies' land, just because it'll still try to blockade you and shit. It'll still try to raid you and whatnot. So it's still useful for her to have, but if it's between that and like an actual player, which you can 100% shave, she'll pick the player at like 9% of the time. I would as well. Honestly, no, I'd pick both because I'm a monkey, but normal people would pick just like a Golden Horde, and then you get free Mudfit land. And eventually you move your trade port down into Malacca if you get like decent, like huge control over it. However, you're a land Japan, right? Which ideas you take, Usagi? Yeah, you're 100% a land Japan. Yeah, so maybe just you could still kind of justify it, but it'll take a while. Definitely mid 1600s at the minimum, at the earliest, not the minimum. Might have been the right word. Yep. Okay. Too easy. Just get a few little things in here. Construction time and cost. Time that with the soldier households. Make sure you get the debt when you do it as well. There's only 2 years left, so you can't refresh it in time. The fuck is this? Get out of here. Yeah, yeah, so time that construction cost mission with the other thing, get the debt later, I would say, just so that you're not paying interest while you're waiting on it. Complete that, you get production efficiency, always nice. Complete that, you get mercantilism, which is good. Admin power, which is also good, seeing as you have admin idea. And production, which is great. Merchants as well. One of the following. Yeah, you can get that easy. And then that's another free merchant. Too good, too easy. Nerf me, bro. Nerf me. I'm saying words. Imperial Mandate. Do it. No balls. And then, yeah, colonize California and shit. No. I guess you could go one into expansion. Like, just to get Hawaii and to get the islands. Like, pop over here, then pop into Hawaii and shit. Just to get that extra trade power and the merchant company, the thingo. Yeah. You could also get in Australia with that. Just like keep it at one idea. Just fucking spam out the colonists to 5 provinces. Get that into a colony. Get that. Get a friend in to play this shit. Too easy. Easy, easy, easy. Too easy. Did I say it's too easy? Man. Tag. Chew. Tag. Machuuu. Yeah, he's about to get those. Behind that, I assume trade ideas. Yo. I'd say Japan. It makes more sense with Machan. Yeah, fuck it, that's the ship. It makes more sense for Manchu to have the trade just because everything here, which is what they're going to be getting, comes in, including this stuff as well, comes into Beijing. But also everything here, except Beijing, comes into Malacca node. So, and Japan will probably need to have the merchants around instead of Manchu. Oh, save it up cash, good. About to do that, pop the debt when you get there. Qing Dynasty. What do you need for this? At peace is the Emperor of China. Who's the Emp right now? That is... Hold up, Corfu? That's Corfu, right? Why? Is anyone even in there Protestant? Yeah, okay. France wants that to be a Protestant victory. Nearly everyone else probably doesn't want that to be a Protestant victory because then he gets emperorship and he gets a few little bonuses from this one reform. No reform, actually. He gets no bonuses. He gets like a few game manpower. And he gets government rank. Actually, no, that's a good bonus. So yeah, Manchu, he's got this vassal, you got this vassal, you got this vassal. And Ming is still the Emperor of China while being a vassal? I'm sorry, what? Alright, so yeah, you get rid of Ming, you just annex Ming. I guess that guarantees that no one else can become Emperor of China. You annex Ming, and then you can just form Qing easily. Siege ability. Manpower recovery. Yeah, you just pop all of these in one fucking go. All of them in one go. Yeah, too easy, dude. I keep saying that, and I don't normally say that. That's because I said it last night, like shit done right. Just one more province, and you get that shit. Mongol banner mercenaries. Who gives a shit about that? So you just pop all of these when you're fighting, probably Golden Horde or Baha when you get into their lands, just to get full effect of the seed wheeling. And yeah, no, that's simples. Get prod efficiency or inflation? You don't need the inflation. You converting shit? No, you're Confucian. Buy a province. Buy a fucking province from, what's it called? Shinto, from Mr. Dude. Wait, no, okay. Don't. Fuck, I was losing my brain. I regret. So, what I was thinking with the 5% disc is Tengri synchronizing with that shit, not Confucian. I think Confucian just gets something. I think it's like 5% morale, or like infantry combat ability. They get 10% infantry combat ability. Still alright, but it's not better than 10% morale. So if you somehow got a province up here and made that the dominant faith, like yeah, no, if you kill Kamchandals and like then get the Tengri to just come down in, convert you a fair bunch, and then Shinto as your syncretic, and then just convert all the Confucian shit. Simples, easy. I need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, it should be good. That's how you do that, Japan. But yeah, for Manchu, I would recommend somehow switching to Tengri and getting Shinto as well, because 5% disc, it's good. There'll be a lot of unrest in here, but that's fine. You're fucking Manchu, just kill them all. You should get next idea group offensive, then religious. And Japan next idea group is offensive, then trade. And yeah, good, easy. Fuck you, die, fuck off. Also, where's a province that I like? Here. Really, I have one thing to ask of you. Rename this province into Australia, and then send all your convicts here. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Oh no! I can't have all three ois. Aussie, 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 oi, oi. One letter off, you fucking my dickhole. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. You fucking me. You fucking me. Okay, capitals, it does not like capitals. Oi, oi, oi. There we go. It's gonna look so dumb. Fuck it, just say Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Makes more sense. Aussie, Aussie, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Australia, too fucking simple, brother. Too fucking simple.